What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sparky CJ back again with some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news. We have some new things that just been released today, the Starter's Evolution, and a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get into that. First off, we have Rowlet's Evolution, Dartrix, the Blade Quill Pokemon, Steel, Grass, and Flying, Steel ability, Overgrowth. Dartrix is extremely sensitive to other presence in the area and can detect opponents behind it and throw feathers to strike them without even seeing them. This Pokemon conceals sharp bladed feathers inside its wings, showing astounding precision as it sends them flying to attack. And it goes beyond propelling its blade quills in simple straight lines. It can even bend these feathers to change their trajectory. So this thing has a description with that, first sentence being very skillful, what I'm saying, like a ninja. Or a archer, per se. Revealing a certain snobbiness in its personality, Dartrix cares a great deal about its appearance, grooming its feathers in every spare moment. In truth, it's also a bit of a bird brain, with a tendency to bungle things up. Once it makes a mistake, it sometimes gets into a desperate struggle to gloss over the situation, and ends up making a bigger mess than ever. At times, this Pokemon feels so bothered by its dirty or ruffled feathers that it can't focus on battle. When it loses focus, it sometimes even retires from the battle on the spot. It's up to each trainer to help Dartrix overcome this troublesome stage. And this Pokemon is with a trainer who helps it through. Its strength will grow hugely. Now, I'm going to talk about that last sentence after I get done talking about talking about the other two evolutions of the starters. But first off, when I saw this, in the trailer, it took his hand and it flipped this part of his hair, or the part of his design. It kind of flipped to the side. It's like an emo kid, but not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's like those kids that have the hair over their eye and they kind of just throw their hair to the side, and kind of push it out the way, like a boy band type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, when it did that, I was thinking when Dartrix did that, I was like, this Pokemon's thinking, I'm so fabulous. Look at me, man. Just look at me. Even, it even showed, I forgot what they called it. I think Pokemon Amino, where, it was how you was able to clean up the Pokemon and it actually showed his eye. It was kind of interesting with that. But overall, I like the design. But I am very happy with what they did with Litten's Evolution Torracat. The Fire Cat Pokemon, Fire type, Steel ability Blaze. The bell-like object attached at the base of Torracat's neck is a flame sac, an organ that can produce flames. Torracat's emotion can rise in the organ's temperature, organ's temperature, and when the organ spit flames, it rings with a high, clear sound of a bell. Torracat attacks using flame emitted from his bell. Torracat's main sense serves as an excellent sensory organ, and it can sense what's going on around it, even in the dark. It can also detect the presence of hidden enemies. Torracat has a great love for battle and will attack so relentlessly that its opponents lose the will to fight, and yet it sometimes behaves like spoiled children or a child in front of trainers or Pokemon with whom it has built a relationship of trust. The cat punch that this Pokemon can dish out with its strong forelegs is extremely powerful. It can bend iron bars and knock out large men with a single blow. This thing has enormous power. Hopefully, it's gonna have high attack. Well, Final Evolution wise, high attack. But I just like the design. You know what I'm saying? So that means if the fire comes from the fire, the flamethrower, all that comes from here. So it's not going. I'm assuming it's not going to shoot flamethrower, through its mouth. But, he can still bite and do a lot of other type of moves that will involve his mouth. But next up, we have Popplio's Evolution by the name of Brione. Or Brione. I'm going to say Brione. The Pop Star Pokemon Water, the ability Torrent. Brione learns its dances by intimidating. No, my bad. It's like copying. It's like copying people. I'm so stupid. Maybe we'll skip over that. The other members of its colony, and sometimes even learns dances from humans. Its Pokemon is a hard worker and pours itself into its efforts until it has memorized each dance. As it dances, Brione creates balloons after balloons. In battle, it first sends its opponent into disarray with its dancing, and then slaps its balloons into its targets, causing the balloons to explode and deal damage. Now, with that, it's either going to be Bubble Beam or something way better, stronger than that, you know, so it has its own exclusive move. Brione can dance in perfect time with others, even if they have only just met. On moonlight nights, you can sometimes see through throngs. It's through throngs. See throngs of Brione dancing as one in perfect fuity. So I'm guessing the word throng is they're saying like groups. That's kind of weird. Brione always acts cheery and positive even when it's feeling sad. This Pokemon doesn't allow its sorrow to show. It's said that Brione will only reveal a sad expression to a Pokemon or a trainer to whom it has opened its heart completely. Now, you have these three evolutions. Rowlet being, being where it's like, he cares about being clean, and if that becomes a problem, I'm going to start battling. You have Torracat, where it's like, it likes balance so much, it can become a child where it's like, please, I want to fight, like, calm down. Then you have Brione, where it's like, it likes to keep its emotions balled up, but will stay happy. Now, with that description, all three of those, determining what the final evolution description is going to be in their personalities, I wonder, because again, they said that, the starters are going to show, it's going to share similar thing, a similar thing with just like the dog I forgot the name. Rockwell's evolution. I forgot, but I mean, with that case, it's being they're gonna have two evolutions. But I was thinking, basically, like Ash's Greninja, which I'm gonna get to that. Where basically, if you're a one with this Pokemon with the final evolution, they're going to evolve, well, transform into this extra form. But speaking of Ash Greninja, here we go right here. The Ninja Pokemon Water Dark. The ability Battle Bond. Ash Greninja is powered up thanks to the strength of its bond with Ash. This is the form that Greninja takes when it has gained new power due to miraculous occurrence known as the bond phenomenon. This can be brought on by the bonds between people and Pokemon. It seems that it only known to have occurred once several hundred years ago. Ash Greninja's leg strength has been enhanced compared to an ordinary Greninja, making it difficult to see because of the speed at which it can move. It takes its enemy out in a flash. It becomes able to make giant water shurikens on its back and can throw them in rapid successions. Greninja that can become Ash Greninja have an ability that the Battle Bond ability. The Battle Bond ability triggers this Pokemon's form change to Ash Greninja after it causes an opponent's Pokemon to faint. When the battle ends, the Pokemon returns to its original form. This form is only for battles where it needs to break the limit. Now, first off, the Warrior Shuriken that's on its back. I'm assuming it's going to be a Z move. It has to be. Activated, giant Warrior Shuriken jumps in the air to launch straight at the opponent. That's number one. Number two, this ability, Battle Bond. When it says that, okay, it's showing the trailer, it knocked out a Pikipek transform. Now, the last sentence, this form is only for battles where it needs to break the limits. Now, by you saying that means I can't just like take on a trainer, and he had 3 Pokemon and knock out one of them, become Ash Greninja, and then sweep his team. Well, you guys say gotta break the limits. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, is it only going to happen, for gym battles, Elite Four, rival battles, big battles taking on like boss members like team, what's the grunts, not the grunt man, the leader of Team Skull, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, it's just there for description. And, no matter what, you take on a regular trainer, he has 2 Pokemons, you're going to get Ash Greninja. But other than that, I was pretty surprised. What is like some, I guess, theories in which Ash Greninja would not appear in the the game because it's it's like two different entities. But it's like, hey man, they'll find a way to incorporate it, and they did just that. Now we got some new stuff. Relive Mega Evolution. Not really much in nothing really dang. Really not too much with the Mega Evolutions. Just that you can now. Well, we know that you can. They brought it back basically. Select number of Pokemon can make it evolve. Auras X and Y. You got to get the Mega Stones and all that good stuff. So it's good to have it back. It's a good question. Is will they have more, or is it gonna be the same amount? I would like it to be more, but hey, I mean, as long as I can get me a Medicham, get me a Flygon, give me a Meditite, Medicham, get me Blastoise and all of them, I'll be good to go. Oh yeah, you can get Ash Greninja starting October the 18th, well 18th and 16th. I think it's 16th. Power up the band bomb phenomenon. What was the day? I forgot. Oh, that just took me back to Ash Greninja. I think it was the 18th or the 16th. But either way, you guys already know. You guys already saw here. You already said right there. Beginning 18th. Pokemon Sun and Moon Special Demo version will be available in Nintendo eShop. This is your chance to meet Pokemon that can find November 18th. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Ash Greninja is the Pokemon that appears with the hero, blah blah. I think what you have to do is complete the demo, and then once you do that, you get to keep Ash Greninja, and then you can transfer it over to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now we got two more things we got to talk about. The Festival Plaza, where they had it, where you can I can just read it. Okay, join the fun at the the Festival Plaza. The Pokemon Sun and Moon communication features such as battling and trading are all gathered together at the Festival Plaza. This is a place where the festival never stops. As Pokemon trainers from around the world meet and mingle. As you progress through your adventure, you'll become able to use Festival Plaza, where you can watch other people and take requests to keep things hopping. Talk to your visitors to liven things up. Show visitors around so they can enjoy the festival. You have a shop where you can buy stuff. You see their kitchen, Team Yellow, General Store. This is things you can click on. And then he's the owner, Sokoles? And that's the Wi-Fi. Is that Wi-Fi? Well, people playing Pokemon Sun and Moon near you, and players from around the world who are connected to the internet via the Festival Plaza. You can enjoy playing with them using a variety of communications that include battling and trading. Okay, then you got the shop with the festival coins. By talking to people and listening to their requests, you can receive festival coins, which you can spend in Festival Plaza. There are all kinds of cool stores in Festival Plaza, such as goodies shops where you can get deals on items, bouncy houses for Pokemon training, and dye houses where you can dye your clothes new colors. The rank of your Festival Plaza increases based on the number of festival coins you gather. As the ranks goes up, you receive rewards, and the things that you can do in the Festival Plaza will also increase. Tackle missions as a team. As your Festival Plaza rank goes up, you will gain the ability to host missions where multiple players can try to complete a certain goal together. Missions can be attempted with other players you connect to via local wireless or the internet. It also seems that global missions will sometimes be held in which everyone playing Pokemon Sun and Moon can work together to achieve a goal. That's it. I like the idea because it showed in the trailer. Certain things you can buy. It showed that the Pikachu HP went up, so it was almost like you could buy a protein, like buying that to the vitamins. They increase your stuff. So I will hope these will be it'll raise your stats even higher than what those would do. And then last but not least, we have Pokemon Palago, a paradise for Pokemon in the PC boxes. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, there is a feature known as Pokemon Palago, which Pokemon that have been placed in the boxes can enjoy. Pokemon Palago consists of varieties of islands, or not islands, but islands. where Pokemon can go exploring, play on athletic equipment, and enjoy other fun activities. You can send many Pokemon to Pokemon Palago. You can develop the facility on your islands and develop new kind of alleys as well. As their islands are developed and increase in numbers, you'll be able to do things with other items or raise your Pokemon. Make sure there ain't no Pokemon that we had never seen for low-key. Pokemon visiting the islands beams, which you can visit from the start, may sometimes choose to join your party. The Pokemon that display a heart icon in the bubble above its head has taken a liking to you. So that's telling me that, well, that means that you can have these Pokemons come to your thing and be like, you know what, I like you, and they automatically will join your team. That's crazy, man. You see a modest Scyther, a naughty Pikipek, and a mild-natured Skarmory. And eyeless Pihan, which you can use once you develop it. You may be able to obtain valuable items: Soulstone, Moonstone, Leafstone, Thunderstone, and Heartstone. But other than that, this game has so much content, man. It's gonna be crazy, man, because it's gonna be like, you imagine, some of the things you can do. I mean, just imagine how big the side quest is gonna be. So much stuff. Can't wait to get this game. I need to get a SD card, I think, for my 3DS, so I can actually download the demo. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will catch you guys later. Deuces.